The Pan-Africa Hotel in Nairobi was the place to be for supporters of Vice President Kalonzo Musyoka's presidential bid and Wiper Democratic Movement adherents. The man of the moment himself causing a stir when he arrived. The dinner fundraiser, hosted by a lobby group dubbed the Wiper Democratic Movement ambassadors, taking good care of the guests' taste buds, offering a wide variety of food, each plate served fetching 100,000 shillings. At the end of the evening, Musyoka's presidential campaign kitty was 39 million shillings to the good.
And so I know there are several other.
It was an opportune moment for the Vice President to caution Kenyans against leaders campaigning on the pro-reform platform.
It's not going to be a contest, as some have suggested, between reformers and non-reformers. Because as I've said, you cannot preach reform when, on the other hand, you cannot be trusted with public property.
Musyoka preached national unity, asking Kenyans to appreciate their diversity without forgetting that they were one nation.
In fact, you are weakest when you take arms against a fellow Kenyan, because it shows you have taken leave of your own senses.
Musyoka, who exuded confidence that he will be Kenya's fourth president after the March 4th, 2013 polls, said his party was open to forming a coalition with like-minded leaders and political parties, and that his government will be all-inclusive. Members of Parliament who accompanied him praised him as a leader who has the welfare of Kenyans at heart.
I am a constitutional lawyer. I studied constitutional law at the university, and I want to tell you that you cannot trust this constitution with anybody better than a constitutional lawyer. The others who pretend, because sometimes you can read a constitution and fail to interpret it.
But to sell you is ever the easiest mission I've ever faced in selling a politician in this country. Because qualification is zako, whether they like it or not. Doubt me, or just do what you want. Qualification zako sina mwingine katika taifa letu.
A humble man who is really a servant of this country.
Your Excellency, mimi naona saa zingine tumerogwa kama wa Kenya. Alafu yule mrogi alichukua hiyo kifunguo akapeleka sijui akapeleka wapi. Because we have a vice president and who has worked under president. And yet you can see we are struggling to find a president to replace President Kibaki.
Your Excellency will stand with you until such time that we win this war.
This is a country that is going to shine economically because you have the principles and the vision that will be able to steer us to make us one of the best countries.
We are with you, Your Excellency, and we are going to stand by you.
Vice President urged political leaders to desist from sowing seeds of discord, even as they conduct their campaigns.